Hey guys, welcome back. Glad to see you here. I was working on this new drawing throughout the week, and I don't know. I don't really think it turned out alright. I think I made a certain character's head a bit big, but oh well. Um, Let me know if you think it needs working on. I'm not too sure at this point. So, as you probably saw from my last video, I ended on a little scene of my Wizard101 character. Yes, I play Wizard101. I am a huge MMORPG nerd. I love anything RPG. I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, but my favorite is Wizard101. It's always been my favorite. Wizard101 is truly fun and exciting, and it's turn-based, so it's a lot easier to socialize and get to know everyone. I mostly like the community there, and also the different classes is like a huge deal in the game, I reckon. I really enjoy the different schools that you can choose from, and the storyline about around when you hit level 100 gets really good. So I really enjoy it for those aspects. So as you could probably see on this video, I am a fire wizard. I started as a fire wizard way back in 2013, and I just stuck with it. I thought it felt like me. I like the colors and the bright characters and all of the cool spells that you can make or cast in the fire school. I think all of them look really cool. Even for the ones that I didn't really like, I grown to actually really enjoy them, which was cool. So here in this drawing, I was drawing two of my favorites, which is the Efreet spell, which you get early on in the game, earlier, like about level 80. I know that sounds kind of like, oh, that's so long, but these days, if you know what you're doing, I'm sure that it doesn't take too long to level these days. But anyway, the Efreet spell is very powerful and it's very well known in the school and in the game. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And the next one was Scorching Cimetiers. Yes, that is her name. I kind of wish that she had a different name, but I love this spell so much. I saw it the first time I saw it when it came out for Mirage. I was just like, whoa. I am so happy that my closest level is fire. Well, I will have to admit, I really like the Deaf School one on that level a bit more because it was cats, but then I grew to love the spell even more when I got it. And I just casted it any time when I could. It was great. So what was cool is that her face kind of had the same sort of style as what I normally draw, so I thought that she was a lot easier to draw than the Efreet. The Efreet, I've never drawn a man that muscular before. I mean, I've drawn a genie before, but I haven't done something that big and bulky, you know. So this artwork was quite the challenge, I would have to say. After I felt like I had everything sorted, I started doing the outlining, and I kept on making mistakes here. I don't know if you'll see it very clearly, but I don't know what was going with me. I just had to keep on hitting undo constantly because I wasn't very happy with what everything was turning out. But you live and learn. This is what art is all about. You have trial and error. and you just get better the more and more you do it. However, when I did the hands of my Wiz character, I think I did really well. I'm not very good with hands. I need to get better at that. But I don't know if you guys have the same kind of outfit as your Wiz character, but this is what I used to have on mine. I say used to because now I have 2 sets of gear for my fire. And both of them have changed dramatically, and they're all different. So, but I still like drawing this outfit that I used to always wear, because it just looks cool to me. Like, think about it. You're a fire wizard. You use so much power and flame that it just burns everything around you, including your clothes. Or the wizard come in and see you in your tattered wizard garb, and they're just like, what's all of this? Why have you, like, uniform become so rugged? And you're just like, I'm just a fire wizard, okay, guys? I just accidentally burn things when I'm using my power. It's that strong. But yeah. I have to say, the biggest rival for fire wizards in the game would have to be storm wizards. I think everybody, like, even with Blaze Lifehammer and Awesomeness Sauce, I think they enjoy their storm wizards a lot more than their fire. Because, like, fire is great. They're both with storm and fire. They are both heavy hitters in the game. They're just 2 options. One does more damage, devastating more attacks, but leaves with like very low accuracy. And fire wizards, they can deal a lot of damage as well, but they get to leave an effect behind that can dwindle the opponent that you're facing, which is always useful. But I feel like everybody enjoys storm more than fire. I think in PvE, that is, storm just wrecks house, and I've noticed that not many people like to go in with a fire wizard because they're very popular as well. A lot of people are fire wizards in this game, and a lot of people, like, I've seen a lot of people refuse to go into team ups with fire wizards, which is pretty sad. Because, you know, every school should be balanced. Every school should be accepted in whatever fight that you do. I mean, you work so hard on this character, on this wizard in particular, so why not? I think they need to nerf life wizards, or give fire a more of a life wizard thing. Kind of like the spell Link. There's a Link spell where you heal and deal damage, and that does really, really well. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So I was going on to the colouring, and I just want to say, as you can see probably in this video, I was having a lot of trouble deciding on the colours, because everything is bright red, orange, yellow, golden. Golden was a hard colour to make. I had to make it less yellow and more red, or like, I don't know, make it look more gold than orange, because there's a lot of orange in my drawing. And then when I made the Efreet skin, it was really, really difficult to find a red that I was happy with. But I found a mix, and I also used my Wiz character's red to be like the brightest red I could, and then that looked really cool. And then after that, I was doing the shading, and I was having a lot of fun with the shading, especially with the Scorching Scimitars. Her hair is like always so bright, Like everything on Scorching Cemeteries is like bright and powerful, and I love her eyes. But I had to add some shading or dark tones here and there, of course, in like all artwork and whatnot. So, I don't know how many people of you play Wiz, or I don't know if there's any more people I know that play Wiz, but it's just something that I've really enjoyed. I've noticed that there's a lot of American people playing Wiz, like a lot. I've only met like a few people that are outside of the country of the UK or the US. But for me, I play in New Zealand. I is a New Zealander, which is not Australia. Okay, everybody says it's Australia, but it's not. And it's always super fun to say, oh, by the way, guys, I'm in New Zealand. I'm playing in New Zealand, and they're just like, what? That's so cool, and like get really excited. It's great. It's the best. So after that, I did the background. I decided to do some fire in the background because fire, and I wanted to add the final shading. I wanted to make like the background under the fire. No, over top of the fire, like really dark, like smoke, like everything else around the place is dead. However, with both of these spiritual beings, I had to add some sort of aura around them, and I wasn't too happy with how it was going out. I felt like they were just floating, or something's missing, or so I tried to paint that red thing around the Ifrit, and I thought that was stupid, so I left it out. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. I'll be trying to post once a week. I think once a week is enough for me, because you know you have to edit the whole thing and stuff and whatnot. And I think you've noticed that I've finished sorting out the music, because now you can hear my voice, which is great. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.